Hey everyone, what about 10 here back with another episode, guys, where today I'm going to be talking about some features of the iPhone 12. But like I said, these features are really secret and most people don't know them. So if you want to fake eye contact with the people you're calling, I would recommend that you watch this video. Now, a few months ago, I unboxed the iPhone 12, so if you want to see that video, I'll leave it in the description down below. So the first feature I'm going to be talking about today is the double tap or a triple tap. Now, Apple has introduced a lot of accessibility features over the different software updates. So this year, Apple has introduced the back tap. So if you want to enable this, you want to go to Settings, Accessibility, and then go to Touch and scroll all the way down. Then you'll see Back Touch. When you click on back tap, you will be presented with two options, double tap or triple tap. So when you choose double tap, you can choose to go off or whatever option you want. So when you set that and you press double tap or triple tap, that will execute the feature that you've clicked for it. So the second feature I want to talk about is changing your applications to your default application. So imagine on Apple, the default browser is Safari, but you want to make it Chrome. So when I was 14, you can. So after you download it, download Chrome, if you go to the settings and scroll all the way down, you can see all the applications. On there, click Chrome, and then it'll say default browser, and then click on that and make it to Safari, from Safari to Chrome. So the next feature is a feature most of you are probably going to use. And this feature is to stop apps appearing on your home screen after you download it. So normally, if we download a brand new app from the App Store, it'll appear on the home screen. But with iOS 14, we have been introduced with the app library. And if you would and if you want the application to go into the app library instead, you can enable this in the settings. So like I said, with the iOS 14, we have been introduced with the app library. Now, these are little folders, but if you want to save this in a list, all you have to do is go to app library and then swipe up and you'll see them in a list. And now there's a alphabetical order on the right of the screen, and you can scroll through it or you can tap on the letters you want to go to. The next feature is widgets. Now, most of you probably know with iOS 14, we were able to add widgets. Now, the way you add these is you kind of hold on your home screen and then the whole screen shakes. And then to the left top, there'll be a plus button. When you're pressing that button, there'll be a pop-up, and then you can scroll down and then choose an application you want to, and then you can choose the kind of widget you want. So the next feature is using the widgets I talked about in the last feature. So Apple has also introduced Smart Stacks. So this is when you have one widget, but you can scroll through it to have a bunch of other widgets. So how you have this is you hold on one widget and then you pull it on top of the other widget, and then it'll kind of become a folder kind of thing. And then if you touch the screen, then you can scroll through your widgets. So the next feature is to remove a whole home screen. So a lot of people have a bunch of home screens, like 5 or 4. So if you want to hide them, all you have to do is hold a blank area on your screen and then press on the page indicator, and then you'll be presented with all your home screens. And then if you untick a circle, which is underneath the home screens, then that home screen will be hidden, but the application in the home screen will not be deleted. So most of us know about the dark mode of some Apple products and even a few Google products. So you know that you can go to the settings and you can turn it on manually. But if you want it to have a schedule, so it becomes bright at 8 in the morning and it becomes dark at 8 at night, you go to the option to make it bright and dark and you tick automatic, and then you can set your own schedule. So most of you know about the today's view, but did you know that you can add widgets? So it's not just the home screens. If you swipe left, you are presented with the today's view, and now you can add widgets, which are super useful if you want to see them all in one place. So if you want to look for an emoji, but you are too lazy to go through all of the emojis, Apple has introduced an emoji keyboard, so when you search an emoji, it'll come up. So most of us use the FaceTime application on iPhones, but most of the time we aren't actually looking at the camera. So in the settings of FaceTime, you can actually you can make it so that if you look at the screen, it'll make it look like you're actually looking at the camera. So most of us are excited about the iPhone 12 is the camera because it's really good. But if you want to adjust the exposure, there are new controls which you can get if you swipe up from the bottom. If you hold it vertically, swipe up from the bottom above your camera and the options, and then you'll be presented with a bunch of circles. And by clicking each of them, you can see the features and some of the exposure, so you can play with them until you find your right exposure. So most of us use QR codes, but it's really annoying to actually have an application to scan it. Apple has a built-in one, but if you want to get to it quickly, all you have to do is pull down the control center from the right top of your phone, and then go down, and then press the QR code, and then you'll be presented with a quick QR code scanner. So most of us love using the volume button to take selfies, but if you want to use them for taking burst photos, if you go to settings and then choose camera, you can make it sure that the volume button is used for burst photos. Thank you for watching this quick video about the iPhone 12 features, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye!